pain at the gas pump. Last month, the average price of a gallon of regular was $3.31 nationwide. Last week, it jumped to $3.64. Today, it's $3.78 per gallon. That's a huge spike by any standard. So for some insight into what's going on, we turn to Tom Kloza, chief oil analyst for the Oil Price Information Service. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning.
I think your numbers show that we're producing as much oil in this country as we have since 1992. Is that right?
Yeah, we're producing about 7.1 million barrels a day of crude oil, and that is the highest number since August of 1992. It's about 1.3 million above last year.
So why are gas prices going up like this?
They're going up because of refining issues. I mean, there's plenty of crude oil, and there's really plenty of refineries. It's just that you mentioned NASCAR. This is when you take the pit stops for the refineries. You do it in the first quarter when demand is lower. So there's a lot, or an inordinate amount this year. And there's the normal money chasing money in the market that sent crude oil futures higher for a brief time and has sent oil futures or gasoline futures higher really through this week.
We tend to see, though, prices get lower this time of year, and they tend to be higher once you get into the spring-summer season. Is this the new normal? I mean, is it possible that the refineries will continue to produce at these reduced levels if demand stays steady for gasoline?
No, I don't think so. I think the new normal is to be abnormal, to be bipolar. And the depressive phase is, let's say, December and early January. The manic phase is definitely for the end of the first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter. So we'll go higher, and I think we'll probably peak this year somewhere between March 15th and April 15th. But don't believe the nonsense about $5 or we haven't built a new refinery or anything like that. We have more crude than we've ever had from domestic sources. Our refining business is in great shape. It's just they're down for a little bit of a hiatus right now. But when they come back and when the speculators and investors sense that there's plenty of gasoline and people cut back a little bit when prices are higher, then you'll see prices drop.
So you think actually by this summer we could see lower prices?
I think whatever you pay on St. Patrick's Day will be considerably higher than what you pay on Memorial Day and July 4th. Unless you have a world event. Now, to get those $4.50 and $5 numbers, you need a world event, war in the Mideast or something, hurricane
Always the
or whatever.
X factor in oil prices.
Absolutely.
All right. Tom Kloza, thanks very much for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.